Hi, this is Dynamic Denise, and welcome to Travel Across the World's National Park Series. Now, the U.S. has a great national park system with hundreds of parks. And one thing the parks all have in common is that they were established to preserve a natural resource, such as a forest, wildlife, or a unique geologic formation. Today, we're looking at the Hot Springs National Park and the preservation of the hot springs. Now, Hot Springs National Park is unique in the national park system in several ways, but we'll get to that. Bathhouse Row is designated as a National Historic Landmark. That's where you'll find both a traditional bathhouse, the Buckstaff, and a modern bathhouse, Quapaw Baths. Now, many of the original bathhouse buildings were destroyed by fire or just simply were not maintained. But one that has been restored is the Ozark Bathhouse. The Fordyce Bathhouse is another that was restored, and it serves as the Park Visitor Center and Museum. Now, one of the unique features of the Fordyce Bathhouse is the Fordyce Spring, and you can see that bubbling here. Many people believe that the minerals in the water have healing properties. A traditional hot spa bath would include a tub bath, a shower, a steam cabinet, both hot and cold packs, a whirlpool, and finish up with a relaxing massage. A tour through the Fordyce Bathhouse offers visitors a glimpse into the bathing and full bathhouse experience. Now, guys, I'm a little bit of a germaphobe, and the authenticity of Buckstaff was just not for me. To enjoy our bathhouse experience, we'd spent some time at Quapaw Baths. The interior is beautiful, and it is built in the European style, and you can see that here. Now, beside the Fordyce, visitors can access the Grand Promenade. And this is an example that you see of an uncapped hot spring in its natural state. And this one is located at the beginning of the Grand Promenade. Now, they do tell you, don't touch the water, it is warm, and I did, and it is warm. Visitors can get a great view of Hot Springs Mountain and the city of Hot Springs from the Hot Springs Mountain Tower. Enjoy!
For its distinctive dome, offers more modern bathing and spa services. It reopened several years ago after being closed for more than 20 years. Bathhouse Row represents a long series of bathhouses built to bring the hot waters of the federally protected springs to visitors with varying degrees of luxury. The first structures built for this purpose were put up in the 1800s, but none of those structures still stand. Many iterations of bathhouses have taken the place of those lost to the various floods and fires of Hot Springs history.
So it isn't just the city of Hot Springs. We explored the Hot Springs Mountain Scenic Drive on our trusty two-wheeler, and we're happy to share that experience with you. But hang on, touring on a motorcycle is nothing like touring in an enclosed car. When you're driving through, be sure to look for the dark green metal caps located on the ground along the roadside. There are many scenic pull-offs along the drive. Be sure to stop at one and get your own selfies. This pull-off was my favorite. This is where we got our best view of the city of Hot Springs. Now, back in town, there was no shortage of parks and picnic areas. And I love that we have protected these natural areas and really created a place to get outdoors and enjoy what nature has to provide us. What else is there in Hot Springs National Park? A great campground. Instead of a hotel, we camped for several nights at Gulf Gorge. The scenery was amazing. This hot spring-fed creek ran along the back of our camper. It was a great place for the kiddos to play. It also led us to some pretty incredible pictures. Now, for more information about Hot Springs National Park, visit the Hot Springs post on our travel blog, travelacrosstheworld.com. Check our YouTube channel and our national park blog pages for other national parks and great places Papa Joe and I have had the privilege to visit.